Hey everyone, Peter Mancini with Penn Realty. Hope all is well. Today, in this video series, we're going to speak about contingencies. Now, I'm not an attorney, but my experience excellent. My experiences in real estate closings and seeing what happens in contracts gives me a little insight, but I would definitely speak with your attorney, legal team, because it's very important to understand them. What a contingency means is basically depending on a certain circumstance, a certain situation, a certain event. Something happens which puts into place the contingency. There are three big ones in real estate. Basically, we deal with the mortgage contingency. Now, usually when we take anyone that's looking to buy a property, we ask for a pre-approval so that we know that the person is approved for the amount. We want to make sure the person qualifies for the mortgage. So we want to make sure the paperwork is done correctly, proof of funds, income, all that great stuff, so that we are on top of the game there. But if the bank does not fund, the buyer uses his or her contingency and gets his earnest deposit back and not lose that money. There's also an appraisal contingency. If the apartment doesn't appraise for X amount of dollars, that contingency kicks in and the buyer is relieved of that situation. Then finally, there's the home sale contingency. Now, a lot of people when they're buying, it's happened to me a couple of times where we've been in a situation where the buyer is contingent on the sale of their property. Some deals have gone through while others have not, because no one can predict what's going to happen. If the person's in contract, that might take a month, 2 months, and then at the closing table, something might happen. So if the home does not sell or the property does not sell, at that point, that contingency kicks in. All these things should be discussed with your attorney, with your legal team, because they can explain it to you 1,000 times better. But this is a brief summary of what contingencies are. Peter Mancini, a signature experience, Penn Realty.